These statues shouldn't be here. On a remote island in the middle of the Pacific, some weigh as much as a loaded truck, others rise taller than a 3-story building, and yet they were carved. They were transported, they were raised, all without cranes, without steel, without engines. Tonight we investigate how it was done. This is Relic and Anomaly, Rapa Nui, Easter Island. Rapa Nui is one of the most isolated inhabited islands on Earth. It is famous for the moai, giant stone statues with long faces and heavy brows. To the outside world they seem almost alien. To the Rapa Nui, they were ancestors, symbols of lineage, status, and protection. Many moai once stood on stone platforms called ahu. They faced inland watching over communities. Their stone came from Raraku, a volcanic crater where many statues were carved directly from the rock. So the question is not, are they real? The question is, how do you move a stone giant? A statue is carved at the quarry. It has to travel across uneven ground, sometimes for kilometers. Then it has to be raised onto a platform in one piece. Stone can crack, it can snap, it can topple, and yet moai stand and lie all across the island, far from the quarry. So either the Rapa Nui had tools we do not know about, or the answer is something far more impressive. So how exactly did they do it? The evidence points in several directions. The truth may be a combination of methods, not a single answer. First theory, move them horizontally. Put the statue on a wooden sled or frame, pull it with ropes, reduce friction with wooden rollers, with lubrication. With enough people and enough time, you can move very heavy objects very far. That is not magic, that is physics. And we know ropes mattered here. Archaeologists have found remnants of plant fiber ropes. They have found rope marks on some moai, marks that show how the statues were pulled and positioned. We also know teamwork mattered. The scale of the statues and the layout of the island show a society capable of large organized labor. That picture is supported by oral histories and by the island's infrastructure. But there is a problem. The classic version of this theory assumes a lot of timber. That leads to the famous story. They carved more statues, they cut more trees to move them. The forest vanished, the island collapsed. No trees, no canoes, no food. War, chaos. 1,000 years of history reduced to a single cautionary tale. The evidence is messier. Pollen records and charcoal layers suggest a slow, complex environmental shift. The arrival of rats may have made it worse by eating palm seeds and stopping new trees from growing. If we oversimplify that story, it becomes easy to jump to the wrong explanation, including the supernatural. Some believe the statues were left by a lost civilization, some carvings too strange to be Rapa Nui work. Hidden chambers fuel theories of ancient secrets, but after decades no proof has surfaced. So, second theory, the one that sounds ridiculous until you see it, move the moai upright, not dragged on their backs, standing, attach ropes, pull from one side, then the other. The statue rocks, it pivots, it walks forward in small steps, left, right. It sounds like myth. But Rapa Nui oral traditions say the statues walked. Oral tradition is not a blueprint, but it is not random either. It can preserve a clue. They built statues until they destroyed themselves. It's far too neat. Reality is messy. Societies adapt, reorganize, and endure. Longer than the headline suggests. Walk Rapa Nui today and you will see toppled moai on their backs, face down, broken, intact. This has fed the idea of a sudden disaster. Something attacked, aliens left, but statues can fall for many reasons. Conflict, power shifts, symbolic acts, earthquakes, storms, and time. Some moai have been re-erected in modern times. That shows that what you see now is just one moment in a long story, that the toppled statues are not proof of aliens, they are proof of change. So, was it aliens? Probably not. We already have what we need. Human creativity, human labor, human belief. The moai look impossible because humans can do impossible looking things when the goal matters. And the society is organized. If we hand their achievements to aliens, we erase what humans actually did. Verdicts, sleds and rollers, plausible. Walking upright with ropes, plausible. One method for everything, unlikely. Supernatural explanations, not supported by the evidence. And the real anomaly? It is not supernatural, it is logistics. How efficiently this was done, over and over, on a remote island with limited resources. Not magic, just impressive. This is Relic and Anomaly, Rapa Nui, Easter Island. If you like mysteries investigated like this, evidence first, hype last, subscribe so you do not miss the next investigation. Next time, the Nazca lines, giant desert drawings only visible from above. Who were they really for?